Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind.
I want you to know that I have not been able to play Genshin for days now. Like, 2 days. Because yesterday I was worse and I didn't want to push myself, so I decided to just lay in bed and not strain my body, so I couldn't do any of my dailies. The day I recorded all of the last Archon quest, I couldn't do any of my dailies yesterday, and I took almost all of today to also just lay in bed and let my body attempt to heal. But like, I need to be able to do my dailies, which apparently means I need to do this ridiculously long Archon quest, because God forbid they give you a break in between them. So here we are. Let's get to it.
I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
Don't insert
I thought
Child. I
that.
like Child.
How's your progress?
He's a good egg.
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazistenkreuz Institute. Rene de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guillotin despised Rene's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of Rene's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and Rene were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Linny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my call to make. Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Hey everyone, I'm back, but that apparently doesn't mean I am free from this quest line. So am I back? Not in any kind of meaningful way.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Sorry for making you all worry.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
Yes,
We were worried
yes I do.
sick.
Thank you.
Hey!
The Traveler
Arlecchino
and
is
I
a
were
real one.
already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
He was a harbinger, so
Is she really back?
to be expected. Come on.
Traveler! It's really you!
It's really me, Paimon. I'm back.
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon missed you so much!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece. Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone. Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
What do you mean your age? You're like 15. That's being generous.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
She can emote.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here. Let's hug it out.
What? Ew, no. No, thank you. You're not
Hug
my
it
dad,
out
okay?
with Varka.
Knock it off.
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dottoro's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
So this part is voiced, but why weren't those other like little things voiced? Like I didn't have choices. There was one option. Why weren't those just voiced? It wasn't even an illusion of choice. There was no choice.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be equal to the gods. Maybe even superior.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Sandrone explains Columbina's situation and shares the findings of her research
it.
so far.
Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
The crumbly cakes come back to haunt you? What kind of cake are you, like, eating? Where are you eating it that you're having such trouble with it? Just eat like a normal person. Columbina's alive.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards, with no
Oh, the
destination
Wanatar
in
is here.
sight. Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose. But I fear the answers are buried deep in Tevat's history, held by great powers beyond our reach.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
When did she get here?
Ooh, you sure love quietly sneaking in mid-conversation.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive.
I don't think you're quiet.
You wonder what lies at the
Just
end
saying.
of the road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time. And so, the end of the road is the moment that Tevat was born. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
I've been thinking about it ever since Nicole was first revealed. There was some manga that I read forever ago. Like 20 years ago. Maybe not that long. Maybe let's say 15 to 20 years ago. And I cannot remember what it was called. I want to say it was like Aria something. I think it started with an A. I don't think I own any of it. Maybe I do. But the main character, her like work uniform looked very similar to what Nicole is wearing. Like even the hat's what really sells it for me. And oh god, I don't even remember the premise, but the main character like captained a gondola And that's all I remember. There were gondolas. It wasn't Venice, or maybe it was, or something like that. But the characters all had uniforms that looked like what Nicole is wearing. If you know what manga I'm talking about, please let me know, because I don't, obviously.
What about
It's gonna
the
haunt me.
original moons and
Is
the
it
moon
Aria?
goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses born.
Oh my god. I just googled Aria manga, and it is that. Google it when you get the chance. Their outfits are like the same.
They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. They were extensions of his will, manifestations of his majesty. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
Oh my god, Aria takes place on Mars? Why do I not remember this? What the heck?
Like I thought, no more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like abyssal energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
Wow, not only is it on Mars, but it is also in New Venice, or Neo Venezia. Dang. How was I somehow correct? Also, that manga came out forever ago. God. What am I doing? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't know what anomaly ahead you're talking about.
Is that the ray here of Solnari?
How did you catch up to him so quickly? Oops.
You are the moon goddess. But how?
She kind of trapped herself here voluntarily? I guess? To get away from Dottore? It's a long story, Rerir. Long story.
Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I don't know if I
find
trust
that a
you.
little difficult to believe.
Yeah, I'm with Columbina.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nodcry.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to. So, you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone. And then
Congratulations.
I saw her.
Oh, Thelindis.
Thelindis. My former lover.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thelindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here?
Well, I wouldn't say she's
Didn't you know it was a
ordinary.
dead
She was
end?
part of that.
If I hadn't escaped through the
Group.
moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Dottore.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing.
I guess
I had
everyone
no
needs a
interest
hobby.
in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
Don't ask her to kill you. I need you. I need you to be
I know this is a
pullable.
lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis for me.
Oh,
Thelindis? But...
I'm sorry. How are we supposed to do that?
She's dead. But like I said, I saw her afterimage. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Whether you want to help me or not. It feels like something I ought to do.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us.
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies.
I was
We hid
about
so
to
much from each
say.
other.
Novel
But after
coming
living
from
my whole
you.
life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
There. The Abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that
He
you
hesitated
betrayed
until the
him,
very last.
but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.